Hi, Marge. Welcome to the third annual BLEMF Community Showcase. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Quick sponsorship. Thank you. 26 Bloomington Early Music Festival is part of the America 250 celebration, for which we thank the Indiana Arts Commission and the National Endowment for the Arts, the Alan Whitehill Clues Charitable Foundation. We are thankful to our community, especially the Polyphony Society members, and among them our festival underwriter Paul Borg, our angels, the Malamids, and our benefactors Lynn Schwartzberg and Peter Ralovich and Leah Shopkaw. Our showcase tonight is generously co-sponsored by Pizza X. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Having a small pizza party in the Great Hall. Suzanne will say this, but I will say it, so we've said it twice. At the end of the concert, if you go out that door and go across, I think that's all I have to say. I would like to welcome to the stage our MC for the evening, Suzanne Ryan Malamed.
This showcase tradition started off 3 years ago as a way to recognize the many talented musicians in the early music community, in particular here in Bloomington. And there are and have been, even from across various oceans. We do not forget or take for granted the foundation of this festival, which is right here at home. And the music culture of Bloomington. So first up is the Indiana Slavic Choir. They were founded in the fall of 2021. They celebrate a broad range of East and South European director Irina Volshina, a PhD candidate in the IU Department of Folklore and Ethnomusicology, originally from Ukraine. The choir brings Bloomington community members together with students at IU Jacobs School and performed for the Nobel Peace Prize laureate Alexandra Mavichuk. And now they can add the BLEMF Community Showcase to this illustrious Belarusian and Hungarian bagpipes. Please welcome the Indiana Slavic Choir.
So I'm going to play a song now on Hungarian bagpipe. If you didn't know Hungarians had bagpipes, you now do. And this is a tune from the 18th century that was a hymn to the...
Then we had Arl, and now we are going with the Hungarian bagpipes, and now we are going to Ukraine. So this next song tells us a story of a Cossack, of a warrior who has to go far away, and his beloved is trying to go with him, and he's asking him, what will you eat and what will you do?
It has visited Bloomington on multiple occasions. And this is a traditional variant of the instrument. And on it, I will sing. Той направо, той наліво, а все браття то диво is united as one. Нема ж люби, нема ж сходи, от жовтої зявши води. What sadness that everyone has conquered themselves. Є знати, як речима керувати, не всім дано те є знати, як речима керувати. Один живе із поганий, кличе всюди атамани. Служить по Вкраїні і той тужить. Третій мукує, жалься, Боже, України, що не вкупі маєш сини. The third one serves Moscow. Oh God, have pity on this country that your sons are not united. Чілка єдної послухає, чілка бідна матку знає і єдної послухає. То ж ви, браття, за волю мріте і в країну бороніте. The bee listens to its queen and does all of its deeds. So, brethren, let us
by the church. And this psalm tells about one of the greatest sins, greed. And it says that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you to the grave, and your money will not help you in front of the God.
Sure my mic is on. Hold on. Music connecting us to the past, to each other. That's what that is, really. I mean, so moving right along. And this is what this showcase, and in that category is my good friend Scott Witzke. Scott Witzke is next in our lineup. He is famous for shredding his guitar in the ridiculously tight. He will be the only one on stage unless they rush it. But you peel back the checkered black, red, and white, and the black, red, and white rock and roll exterior. There is Death for our show tonight. It's not that one, it's Death. And he is performing in honor of the 400th anniversary of the death of English.
You'll see in your program there are several programs for early music that is focusing on the death of John Dowland. And John Dowland was famous. It's a sort of an improvisation, a prelude, where you get to kind of noodle on the loop to make sure it's in tune and that it sounds. And then I'm going to play a whole bunch of small dance tunes in honor of various women.